Hi everybody and welcome back to NFI. We are once again back from the dead, at least for this week, and we'll see what happens. But the website is looking pretty damn good so far, so well done Brendan, and thanks for your work on that. Now to the theme of this week and the question of what have I been doing? Well, let's start with working on this. Now, while I did say beyond the initial setup of NFI, I won't be getting that involved in organisation this time because I've got 2 jobs and I've got too much to do as it is. I will pop in and do what I can, where I can, including making the odd video, but the intro is one of the things I said I would do. First intro was created with a combination of myself, Tyler May, and Meg Zimmerman, who were 2 of the people who helped me get the channel off the ground in the early days, and I like to keep a certain amount of that aesthetic just to remind us where we've come from, but at the same time, we are no longer just a Nerdfighter-centric channel, which means iconic all the Nerdfighters thing doesn't really have a place anymore. Because we've had so many people from different generations on the channel, it made more sense to me to flash across different people from different generations and have as many people included as I can. Originally I was going to go for the full screen clips flashing across, but it'd take too long. At least this way, suggested by Brendan, by the way, which was a brilliant suggestion, it gives you some idea about what NFI is about. I mean, let's break it down. You get multiple people flashing on screen in short order, which is basically what NFI is in any given week, with several people appearing. Most clips are of people talking, which of course is what we mostly do because it's a community vlogging channel. It also represents a different generation of vloggers that we've had on the channel as well, which I think is really cool. The fact that clips alternate over different time spans instead of the same also represents a slight chaotic nature of a channel such as this, because there's so many people involved and you can't always predict what is going to happen. You have a schedule, but people don't always stick to it because they can't, because things happen. People dive in where other people can't, people drop out, you get more people appearing at the last minute, sometimes you get 2 videos in a day, that kind of thing. That is why I think the intro is a great representation of the channel as a whole. Of course, we kept the title screen with your name and vlogger appearing in question because it gives you at least a quick snippet as to who you're dealing with on that particular day with the video. Then it ends with the iconic NFI logo fizzling out, which was taken from a video called We Live in Circles, which was created by Meg Zimmerman, part of a project for a university course in which she based their project on NFI and the hangouts we used to have. That video is still one of my most heart-wrenching things to watch because it reminds me of what we had, what we did. So I thought that both deserved a place in the intro somewhere, and it just works really well because it's less editing for me to be able to already have the NFI logo there and then disappears. So yeah, but now to the question of what have I been doing? Well, that partly answers that question, but I've also been doing this.
There was an old lady once, bless her, she hadn't really been driving, I don't think. She got out of a car, picked up the pump, but she hadn't put handbrake on, so her car just rolled away.
Oh, nice.
So then she started pumping the petrol into thin air. So she's pouring it on the floor, and it was about...
It's like doing a Beyonce music video. Spraying it everywhere.
That explains the fire afterwards.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of this. Also, I did a year of this. Hey Matt.
Hey Dave.
Hey Matt.
Hey Dave.
Morning Matt.
Hey Dave.
Hey Matt.
Hey Dave.
Hey Matt.
Hey Dave.
Hey Matt.
Hey Dave.
Good to Donna Stack here, Matthew.
Hey Dave.
Hey Matt, just a quick thing before we get started. These things are absolutely useless.
I don't really have issues with bumper shoots, Dave. They work pretty well, except when they don't.
As I alluded to, I've basically been doing a lot of traveling. I've done quite a lot of stuff in the last 12 months, 13 months that I've really wanted to do and I can tick off my bucket list. And I've really enjoyed doing it, and I love working in the communities. My IRL job, don't enjoy it, don't like it. It's full-time, but it brings the money in to help me fund doing whatever else I'm doing. So it's not really worth talking about. Just as I wrap this video up, I just want to do a quick mention that I actually put out a Reddit post about NFI restarting. I've had some interest, actually. I've got a few people who are definitely on board. There's a few more people who are kind of umming. I'm going to leave it up, see what happens. So you may see some brand new people who've never been anywhere near the channel before, who don't really know it. As Brendan mentioned, if you feel like you want to get involved, you've been involved before, you've never been involved, or you've just been in the comments and you feel like making a video, then the easiest way is to go to nficollab.com, make an account, sign up for a video. So thanks again for watching. Welcome back to NFI. And I find myself signing off to Matt quite a lot because we are currently involved in a project called Matters of the Mundave, which is a Vlogbrothers style YouTube vlogging channel where we make videos to each other each week about various topics that come to us at the time, and we respond to what each other's been saying. But usually I'll say, Matt, I'll see you on Monday, but this time, Matthew, I'll see you tomorrow.